Hey there everyone, this is Cloud Chief, and in today's video I wanted to show you how to do the climb in Attohwa Chasm. There's multiple reasons that you want to do this climb, including missions and waypoints, and you can even get items from the top of the mountain. To start, you want to go at K9, and you want to make sure you're at the right location. There is another location that looks very similar to this in J9, and if you're at that location, it is not the right place. You want to then start going up. Where these cracks are located, there can be this mist. If there is a mist, then you have to wait for it to go down. If you're at the wrong location though, the mist will literally sit there forever. So then you're just, after you zigzag up the first part, you'll go across that tree and then you'll come there. You want to make sure that you will drop and then come over, and then there'll be some more mist. You want to drop off again, but make sure that you're hugging the wall, because you don't want to then fall off the cliff a second time, because then you would have to start the climb all over again. After that, you then continue to follow up this path, and then from here, I know I like to try and get up kind of the mountain to make sure I make it across, so that way you're high enough. And then at this point you wait until the mist drops. You should never have to wait more than 2 minutes for the mist to drop. At that point, just keep then following around, and just like I said, make sure that you are hugging the wall. If you are using a keyboard, really make sure that you are kind of driving your character almost into the wall, because if not, there are some places where you can slip and fall off, and this climb isn't easy, so it's pretty easy to fall off. I personally recommend using a controller because it gives you a little more precision with your movement, but if you're using a keyboard, you got to deal with what you have. This part right here where I'm at is actually very particular. You can see I'm kind of taking it really slow because there are some parts that will kind of like kick you off. So you really do want to like push into the mountain just to make sure that you don't fall off. This is probably, besides some of like the precision walks, that's probably one of the hardest and trickiest points that can just, like I said, kick you off, so you gotta restart the entire climb. After that, you just keep going around, and now we're actually going to be going back the other way. And at this point, we're getting pretty darn close to near the end of the climb when you start heading back now clockwise, since most of the time you would have been going counterclockwise. Yeah, like there, kind of how I didn't get on the right part and fall off. There's multiple points where that's the case. That's why you really want to make sure you drive yourself into the wall. If there's anything that I really want to emphasize in trying to do that climb is that you really do, in a lot of these parts, want to just kind of force yourself like walking into the wall. At this point, like I said, you just keep walking around, and we're pretty much at the top. You're just going to come up over here. There will be one more point where we will drop off, and then there will be some more black mist. Not exactly sure why I'm trying to run up that side, because yeah, you just want to go and just fall off right there. Right there where that crack was, there would have been more mist, but that is pretty much it for the climb. At this point, I am all the way up at the top. And that's it for the video. I hope you got some value out of this, and may you have success in all you do.